again. It's like one of those movie blooper reels that no one ever really sees usually. This is attempt number 6 at the start in this diary entry. Hello, and good morning. This is London calling at 3:45 in the morning. It's December the 14th, 2024, as you can see on the clock. And 11 days till Christmas. Now, I can't say I've really looked forward to Christmas many years. And this year is no difference. I don't have a girlfriend. I very rarely have a girlfriend at Christmas, strangely, looking back at it. People seem to avoid me at Christmas. I don't know why. Mind you, at best of times, they avoid me anyway, so I really don't know. It's just one of those things that I just get overlooked all the time. There is someone that, I don't know, she seems more enamoured with me than I am with her. What with poor internet connections, meaning I don't get much to talk with. And when I do talk with her, it is a good conversation, don't get me wrong. But it's about things and not about me or her. And when we get to those sort of subjects, then things just don't really... Like most people. You know, most people in my life, in the recent years anyway, in the last 8 years or so, have not been sufficiently educated with English. Either they weren't born in England and they're living here now and they don't understand English, which is quite racist if you think about it, because, you know, you don't mind working here for upwards of 10 years or more and not learn the language. It's like, well, learning the language to communicate with people that live here isn't important, but you take our money. So I consider that quite racist, really. I know it's not everyone's definition of racism, but it's mine and I'll stick to it. It works for me. So what is going to go on with this? Because all I see is me repeating the same year after year. This has gone on for 6 years now. And I don't see any way forward with this. It just keeps, you know, you get to the end, I get to the end of the year, no one sort of, I don't get Christmas cards, I don't get presents. It's very rarely I had a Christmas card anyway. I used to send Christmas cards to myself. I stopped doing that a few years ago as well. So I really don't know what's going on. There's only 2 people I talk to, ironically both Jews. There's only 2 people I talk to. I say ironically, it's not ironical really when I think about it. It's just like coincidentally is the word, not ironically. And yet, I don't know. I just feel so alone. Like I'm on this planet with no one that understands me. Not truly. I mean, I've got my heart on my sleeve with YouTube and all that. I've got my diaries out there. I've got my opinions out there. Everything is out there. No one looks at them. And I don't know, they always make assumptions when it comes to me. They don't try to find out about me. They make assumptions. I don't know if it's because society nowadays is in too much of a rush to learn about each other. But there's got to be some reason why society doesn't seem to want to learn. It will make assumptions to save itself from learning. And yet the assumptions generally, I find, are wrong. And yet it doesn't stop people from doing I mean, the amount of times people, especially in the clinical trade, doctors, nurses, healthcare, have said, "Oh, you don't appear autistic. You don't sound autistic. Or even you don't look autistic." And what does an autistic person sound or look like without being offensive? I mean, most people have no qualms in offending or upsetting me, but I'm not allowed to say anything that may even slightly offend or upset others. And I feel like I'm in a straitjacket where there's no chance of getting out unless you admit that the person that put you in it is called, Napoleon, and he identifies as a turkey. I really don't know. In other news, I finally managed to resolve the issue I've had for a couple of years now. In as much as I gave my toaster away because I wasn't using it, and I gave my microwave away because I wasn't using it, and replaced them with an air fryer stroke mini oven, which is marvellous. Bloody hard to keep clean, mind you, but it's good. I keep it as clean as I can. And now on Monday, I'm getting what they laughingly call panini press. But I wanted something to replace the George Foreman I gave away, because there was a problem with the cleaning, and it wasn't big enough to do like proper paninis or thick steaks or chops or anything like that. It could do a sandwich and some things like that, but so now I've got a larger size, I think Salter, a nice branded one, not removable plates, but well, we're hoping it's going to be cleaner because you can rotate it all the way back. That's supposed to be coming on Monday. I've got another delivery coming on Monday of shopping, especially for the grill. But bizarrely enough, I've got paninis coming, and tuna, mayonnaise, all that sort of stuff. Chops are coming, lamb and pork. So I'm hoping I might change my diet slightly with this oven or grill press. So we'll see. I also need to plan ahead because, there's not many slots left before Christmas. So I'm doubling up on the orders so I can last over Christmas, because I don't know when I'll be able to get another slot. So I've got another one on Monday, and I'm going to try and get one for Thursday-ish. Who knows the secret of the black magic box, as they used to say. I don't think there's much more. I could go on and on and on about how people treat each other and how people treat me, and but you don't really want to know because no one really does. Even I don't want to know most of the time. I'm a bit bunged up. I'm not crying, by the way. I'm bunged up, as my friend in Canby, whatever her name is, she goes by 3 different names. Confusing me anyway. It's sinuses. I think I'm allergic to Tabs's fur, because whenever he comes near me, not the other two, Merlin and Caspi, fine. Whenever he comes near me, I notice there's like a cloud of fur around him. And every time he comes near me, I just start gagging and my sinuses block up and all that. So it's Tabs. I might get the Hoover out later and try and hoover some of the fur off him. Otherwise, I'm going to have to start brushing him to keep the fur down, which means 20 or 30 minutes a day, because he only takes 5 minutes, but Merlin and Caspi like a good 10 or 15 minutes each. So that's half an hour a day just keeping the fur down. Thanks, everyone. So what is everyone else doing for Christmas? I've given up looking now because, for example, there's a Russian woman that I saw or I met on Sunday, and I've not seen her since, and she's going away for 3 months now. And her internet connection wasn't good enough to actually talk to me on video call. I suggested an easy fix, and she'll sort that out when she comes back in the new year. This is what I mean. People don't put an effort in to communicate with me. And, well, I'm supposed to wait around for 3 months with fingers crossed that when she comes back she still wants to see me. Considering I've only met her once, and the way I am, unless I get visual communication, I won't be interested. I need visual communication or in-person communication to actually reinforce people's personalities and characteristics. I can't do it by texting. Texting is abhorrent to me, and yet everyone does it to me instead of calling me, even though the first thing I tell people is I don't like texting. I prefer people calling me. And yet they will text me to call me. And it's like, well, just pick the phone up and call me. No one gets that. And it's quite annoying and frustrating, and it triggers my depression. The more people don't communicate in the right way, the more it pushes me to suicide and depression. Triggers anxiety, makes me paranoid, all sorts of things. So I really don't know what's going on. I mean, we've got 11 days left. I'm hoping to find someone this side of Christmas that maybe we can share cards together or something. I mean, there's not much time left for the postage, but even just sending someone a Christmas card, or meeting up for a Christmas dinner after, because you won't be able to get a Christmas dinner out of anyone before Christmas, or even just meeting up for, you know, sharing a meal after Christmas. Who knows? But I'm planning ahead. I'm trying to get some stuff for the boys, Merlin, Caspi and Tabs, and we'll make the best of it, you know. I'll probably end up streaming on Christmas Day like I did last year, and screaming as well with Caspi. Streaming on New Year's Eve on my own again. I did a 4-hour special about 3 years ago. That's on YouTube. And strangely enough, oh, here we are, talking to the camera, and we have a child coming over. Are you coming over, child? Here comes child. Come. Just as we say goodbye. Hello. Here's the child that is throwing his fur around and making me gag. Right. I'm going to love you and leave you. Come on, Tabs. So, thank you for this instalment. I'll try and update you later today, tomorrow, who knows, and see what happens. Thank you very much.